Hi there again. In the last video, we have seen some rules applied inside of the monastery of the Shaolin Temple Europe, and we've also seen how we should apply them in our daily lives to definitely free ourselves from those heavy chains that relegate us to the habit of consumption, as if happiness comes from outside, from something or someone else. Today, I would like to talk about communication. Without language, there will be a human society organized in a similar way to that of animals, efficient, functional, natural, and in harmony with the laws of nature. Really amazing, but not human. Language has created the chance for a society organized on an artificial level, that is, in which mental objects have taken on a real dimension. On how we use language depends our reality, so it is worth spending at least 3 minutes to reflect for a moment and ask ourselves, how do we express ourselves in everyday life? What comes out of our mouth? What kind of society we are helping to build? In the context of Buddhist teachings, we find the text, the Noble Eightfold Path, which I already mentioned in the previous video, that helps us understand what it means to speak correctly. In its fourth chapter, it devotes an in-depth analysis to right speech, linking it directly to what is right action, which together with right livelihood form the group of moral disciplines. Yes, I say moral disciplines. Now, in Western cultures, when we hear about morality, immediately we were reminded of the people of old, with blindly obeyed norms and precepts dictated by the authorities, especially religious authorities of the time. Today, as it is, I believe that no one outside a few circle of thinkers and intellectuals considers morality as a crucial value that determines personal choices. Today, we feel free to think, say, do, and undo, more undo, as we please. In fact, we have created chaos and a big loss of knowledge, where we simply navigate without a common compass. The Noble Eightfold Path does not understand morality as constraint, suppression, or obligation, but rather as harmony, coordination. Therefore, the simple observance of morality, I quote it, leads to harmonious interpersonal relationship, gives harmony to the mind, and ensures harmony with the cosmic laws of karma. I really invite you to try to take a look at this text. It's not long at all and is very clear, prose and a smooth read. So returning to right speech and our last devices in the area of communication, the Buddha offers us 4 useful tips. Abstaining from false speech, abstaining from slanderous speech, abstaining from harsh speech, and abstaining from idle chatter. Why it's so important to take care of the way we speak? Because, I quote it, speech can break lives, create enemies and start wars, or it can give wisdom, heal divisions, and create peace. But we already know this, no? And precisely because we know that it's true, I, in my own small way, am trying to apply these moral rules to the way I communicate, so that I'm able to create harmony in my relationship with others and also in my own mind. In the meantime, this small step. And as for the no lies rule of Shaolin Temple Europe, I keep quoting the Noble Eightfold Path. Let me take my note. People can live together in society only in an atmosphere of mutual trust, where they have reason to believe that others will speak the truth. By destroying the grounds for trust and inducing mass suspicion, widespread lying becomes the harbinger signaling the fall from social solidarity to chaos. So, well, as for me here, far from the monastery, I put the teaching into practice by trying to always stay in the truth, without lying. And if I find that I say something wrong, I try to fix it. I stay alert to what and how I say it. I try to accept the circumstances, even if they are not in my favor, and to regard the other person as me, with strengths and weaknesses like me. So, with patience and empathy. But I definitely need to improve in kindness and good manners because I'm not very nice to myself as well. So I'm working on that. And well, I completely avoid intervening without an underlying good intention. But that comes pretty easy to me because I'm a very quiet person. How about you? What do you think about these rules? Do you think they are useful and suitable in our daily lives? Do you notice any difference between online and offline communication? I would love to know your opinion, so feel free to respond in the comments below, please. And we'll see you again soon with the last video of this series, in which I will confess my worst flaw that stands between me and this wonderful path that is opening my eyes, my mind, tendons, ligaments. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. Bye bye.